Hello, I'm Tim Krul. Welcome to Norwich City Central.
What's going on, everyone? Lewis, Norwich City Central. I hope you're all doing well. I'm still buzzing. I'm still so happy. I'm still in shock after Saturday's result. Norwich City 3, Manchester City 2, one of our greatest results in our recent history. An absolutely fantastic game, and I'm still shocked at how well we played, how we're coming up against the champions, one of the most expensive teams in the world, and we defended for our lives, and it was just a superb performance. And yeah, over the moon. And we've got Burnley away, Crystal Palace away, and Aston Villa at home. And you know, Norwich City could put a run together here and could find themselves well away from the drop. But you know, these next 3 games, especially the next 2 away games, could be very tough. And you know, if we lose against Burnley and Palace, it makes that Manchester City win a little bit. You know, it means we didn't really build on it, and now is a great chance for Norwich City to go and really kick up the table and show the whole league even more so what we're all about. I'd love to hear your thoughts on the team down below. Tim Krul in goal, and yeah, I can't wait to talk about the team and talk about all the players in the last game as well, because Tim Krul was a fantastic performance, made so many crucial saves, especially towards the end. And I'm so happy that he's turned into one of our best players this season. He's been absolutely fantastic. Right back, Sam Byram. Max Aarons won't be back until after the international break, so towards the end of October. But Sam Byram keeps putting in performances like he did against Manchester City. I'm totally okay with that. He had Raheem Sterling in his back pocket. Defensively looked very assured. Didn't get us forward as much because of Man City, you know, pinned the fullbacks back. But be interesting to see how he does going forward. I love the look of Sam Byram. Fantastic performance by him. Ibrahim Amadou and Ben Godfrey at the back. Wow. Ibrahim Amadou, give him the knighthood. He was absolutely superb in that game, and you know, they're excellent. Ben Godfrey probably got caught out for the first goal, but they were an absolute rock, and they defended so many crosses, and they definitely deserve to start again. It'll be interesting to see how that partnership develops, and when Zinnerman and Hanley and, you know, Closer, you know, when they come back in the side, obviously Closer and Zinnerman are long-term injuries. If those two keep playing how they are, there's no reason why to change them. And Amadou's a central defensive midfielder as well, phenomenal. Left back, one of our own, Jamal Lewis, so proud of how he's been performing this season. Looks so athletic, looks so assured yet again, keeping the likes of Sterling and Bernardo Silva away from our goal. Superb from him. Central defensive midfielders now, I'm not sure. Tribal's going to be back at the same time Max Aarons is roughly. Leitner and Rancic, I don't know when they're going to be back. I don't think they're as long term, although we have to wait for Daniel Farke's press conference. But for me, why not go with the same team? Tetty and Kenny McLean. Tetty was so influential, and look, you may have doubts about Tetty, but when we play the top teams, especially like Manchester City, he's so important. He can sit just right in front of the back four, and he provides us a great shield. Obviously, Tribal's more mobile and, you know, covers more blades of grass, but Tetty's really good at intercepting the play and really good at being the shield and protecting the defence. And we missed that earlier on in the season, just someone who can protect the defence a bit better. And Tetty did very well in that Manchester City game. And Kenny McLean as well. He's not a central defensive midfielder, but my God, did he put in a defensive... My God, was he so great defensively and put in a great defensive shift. He's so athletic. He's got so much energy in the midfield, and it was great to see him keep closing down the likes of David Silva, Bernardo Silva, Gundogan. He was absolutely superb and took his goal very well. The front three, Todd Cantwell on the left, 2 Premier League goals for him. It's so great to see one of our own doing well. His play suits the Premier League, and he was absolutely fantastic. Coming up against Burnley, they're obviously a lot more physical team. They're going to be putting in more crosses, so it's going to be important to see, obviously, the centre-backs do well, and hopefully Todd Cantwell can really... I don't know, let's hopefully we don't go long, and let's hopefully we play Burnley off the park, and players like Todd Cantwell, you know, who obviously aren't necessarily the strongest players, if we can play our style of football and play these nice short passes and get in behind Burnley, you know, Todd Cantwell could have a great game in that against Burnley. Emi Buendia as well, in my opinion, that was his best performance in a Norwich City shirt, absolutely superb, 2 assists, and I was saying how Todd Cantwell, once he gets a goal, I think his career is going to kick on, because he didn't have the best spells in the Championship. But for me, Buendia, now he's got a couple of assists, I think he's going to kick on in the Premier League, and I think he's going to add some goals as well. Fantastic performance against Manchester City. What a player. 1.5 million, absolutely incredible. Marcus Sheepman as well put in a very good performance. His physicality is important to how we play. I think you've got to find a way to fit Mario Rancic in the team, and that could possibly be a Marcus Sheepman's spot, but you can't drop him at the moment. It's the way he links up play is phenomenal, and he's an important component to our team. And of course, the GOAT, Teemu Pukki up front, 6 Premier League goals, 2 assists. And yeah, let's talk about that assist against Manchester City. He's through 1-on-1. A lot of world strikers would have tried to score that, but he's so selfless. and the fantastic pass to Cantwell, and obviously he took his third goal really well as well. That would be the team I'd face against Burnley. As I said, Burnley have got the likes of Ashley Barnes, Chris Wood. They've got a lot of physical players, and Turf Moor's a really hard place to come. Burnley's survival in the last couple of years has been built on a fantastic home form, and it's going to be a tough game. Burnley, I remember, beat Southampton earlier on in the season comfortably 3-0, so it's not going to be easy. And if Norwich City can defend well, and Ben Godfrey and Ibrahim Amadou can defend against the long balls and defend against the corners, I think we can be okay. West Ham, we didn't really show our style of play. West Ham dominated us that game, which is funny because Man City beat West Ham 5-0 away, and West Ham could have easily beat us 5-0. But we didn't show our style of play against West Ham. But if we can get the ball down, play our nice style of play, grow into the game, we can beat Burnley. My score prediction: Burnley 1, Norwich City 2. Buendia and the goat Pukki to score. Let me know your thoughts down below. If you're new, subscribe to Norwich City Central, and I'll see you later.